In this video, you will learn about how to create an applet in IFTTT website and how to use its services according to our requirement. So let's get started. Open IFTTT website. Click on here. It will navigate to IFTTT website. So click on create. Then you will then it will open this page where if this then that. So if this then that happen. So click on if this. So select your service called webhooks and receive a web request. Write a request name called alert underscore Gmail and create a trigger here. It will be created when applet is created, which is if a request call, then that has to be happen. So then that. So we need to have Gmail request. So select Gmail and send an email. This action will send an email to up to 20 receipts from your Gmail account. So click here. It will ask us to enter to address. So I'm writing to @gmail.com and CC address. If you want to give, you can give VCC or the event name occurred on the maker's webhooks request. So if you want to give anything in the body, you can change it here. Else you can place it there itself. So once we completed this, just create action. Click on create action. And now this is locked and this is also locked. Now we need to click on continue. We need to click finish here. So now our applet is created successfully, but we need to have web URL request. So we need to configure webhooks here. So do more with webhooks. Click on webhooks works better with IFTTT. So click on documentation. Here the key will be given for us. It's a unique key, encrypted unique key, and we have to write event here. So what an event name we have given here? Alert underscore Gmail. So when you test it, click on test it. Event has been triggered. See, now I will open my Gmail and check whether I got a mail or not. See, the event name alert Gmail occurred on the maker's webhook services on 7:34 p.m. November 21st, 2020. So this is how we will send a Gmail trigger. Now we will see how to send Gmail alert by using program in NodeMCU when a sensor detects anything there. So open easycoding.tn. So type easycoding.tn and select code ESP8266 with blocks. First, we need to have Wi-Fi connection for our NodeMCU. So that we need to configure that we need to have Wi-Fi configuration for our NodeMCU. So we need to configure Wi-Fi first. So go to IoT station, click on drag disconnect node into setup, and why we are using disconnect node. If our NodeMCU is connected to any Wi-Fi, so we need to disconnect that node there. So we have dragged the disconnect node from the IoT station and we have placed in setup. And next we need to write a called print here serial on a new line as started. And then we need to connect to the our SSID and password, which is our username and password, and then password and okay. And then we need to write a loop where we need to wait until our Wi-Fi get connected with our node MCU. So for that we need to write a statement, print a new line as dot dot dot. But we can understand whether our node MCU is connecting to our Wi-Fi or not. So after this we need to print a line called our node MCU is connected, and then another line to print our IP address. And we need to have IP address here, so remove this one, go to IoT stations, drag local IP. Automatically IP address will be print here. Now we will take any other sensor like IR sensor. Digital in here, so we need to have digital read function, so we need to take value from our sensor. So digital read here, so we need to have a variable to have this. So go to variables and declare a variable here, rename it as like IR, and now to go to variables and set IR and digital pin, remove this one, and now go to logics. If IR detects, then we need to send Gmail notification here. So go to logics here, again drag this. If IR value equals to 0, then a notification has to be sent here. So place it here and go to variables. Now go to text here or math, drag this one. See, if it is 0 0. Okay, now we need to go to web services. In the IoT part, click on web services, drag this one and place it here. If IR detects, then we need to send a Gmail here. So we need to have web key here, so copy this key and place it here. And then event name, what is the event name which we have? Alert Gmail here. Copy this email name and place it here, replace with here. So this is how we write in here. So else should be calm here. So drag this one to here, automatically as else block will be here. So print nothing has detected. So print on new line, nothing detected. See, in place of IR you can write fire sensor, you can write any rainfall sensor. If rain comes, just you send a mail here. If any person press a button, a mail has to send for a mail has to come as like that. A lot of digital sensors can be work with this logic here. So I'm taken as IR sensor. If IR sensor detects, we need to send Gmail here. Like that we need to go here. So this is how we have written the code. We have arranged the blocks according to our requirement. Then copy that code and open our Arduino Uno open our Arduino IDE, go to new file, replace this code with copied code. See, within single line we have written, with fraction of minutes we have written all the code here. Okay, but we have a problem here. So what is the problem we have here? So if you know, if we keep on place our hand on IR sensor or any other digital sensor, it will keep on sending Gmail notification for us, but it creates a problem until, because if a sensor detects, it needs to be sent only one time here. So we need to change your logic here. So we call it as flag logic here. So we need to give a flag logic here. So for that we need to declare a variable called int flag equals to 0. So here we write a logic again here. So and write AND here, and flag equals to 0, and when notification is completed we need to change the flag value here. Flag equals to 1, and then we need to write else if flag equals to 1 and IR equals to 1, then only nothing will be come here. So and next change the flag value to 0 and close it here. Okay, Control plus S, save the program, and connections which I am going to give is for IR sensor. I'm placing IR sensor here, and out is given to D0, and ground is connected to ground of node MCU, and VCC is given to Vin of node MCU. Yeah, it's working. Now upload the code. This takes time according to the speed of a compiler here. So IR is not declaring scope here, int. So upload the code again. If you have any errors, it will throw error here, so we can modify it before dumping into the code. So this is another error. Okay, need to close here. Yeah, now it's fine. Dump the code. Okay, open our terminal. It is busy. So, and reset the NodeMCU once. It is connected to our IP address. Okay, now we'll open my Gmail, delete this one. Okay, now I place my hand here. Nothing detected. So let's wait. See, when I place hand here, automatically email has came to me saying that Gmail alert here. So this is how we can send Gmail alert to our users when we use this functionality. When we go for women safety projects, like when a button press, a Gmail has to send to the parents, and when any fire accidents occur, a Gmail has to send to the police stations. Like that, in that way, we can have clear understanding of sending Gmail to the particular persons here. I hope you understand of creating an applet and how to use IS3 services in projects. Thank you.
I hope you have enjoyed watching it. If you have liked our content, please do hit like button and do subscribe to our YouTube channel for more useful content and exciting updates. If you want to learn such practical content at an affordable cost with Microsoft certification and instructor support, please register at academy.codenan.com. You can also download app from Play Store as Codenan. Never hesitate to raise queries in the comment section, and please do reply with your suggestions for more practical videos. We'll be happy to come up with it. Thank you.